welcome back again. We have already learned most of our HTML topics and small parts. When you actually create any real life project, you have to combine all of those, and then you can design your website with the combination of other different computer languages like PHP, CSS, JavaScript, and so on. So since we are practicing HTML, we are learning HTML right now. Let us try to demonstrate a sample examples on how to use all of those different HTML text to actually create websites. To perform this one, let us try to create a new folder, and then we will try to collect the different files, and then let us try to build our website using only HTML completely. So I will minimize this, and then I will create a new folder like how we did to set up to create our HTML pages, and then I will give personal website. Okay, so just for practice, I will give personal website for you. If you want it, you can give any name as you like. After that, I will go to our own folder, and then let us try to copy the images and then audio. So since let us try to use the same images. So if you want to use different images, audios, videos, you can do it like that. Okay, so we have some audio, we have some images, we have some videos inside my folder. Okay, so let's see, we have already collected. So I am trying to create a personal website using HTML. So I have already created that folder. Inside that folder I have all the subdirectories and then required files that I want to use, like an audio, images, videos, and so on. Okay, now let's minimize it. Let's go to our notepad and then let's start it. So first thing what we have to do is we have to declare our document type. After that, HTML. So follow how we have did it in our previous classes. All right, so let's give it title. After that, let's say my personal website. Okay, after that, let's give a heading. Okay, so out here let us try to declare one heading 1. After that, let's say my personal website. Okay, heading 1. After that, let's save this one. So while saving it, we have to save it in the folder which we have created just now. So it was my personal website. Okay, now let's save it. So while saving it in any web pages, the first page what you see when you visit any particular website is called as a home page or an index page. So you can save as an index.html or home.html, but basically try to use index.html as it's used in most of the cases. So I will save it as index.html. Okay, so remember the first page of a particular website is called as an index page or a home page. All right, so while saving it, try to save as index.html or home.html. In my case, I will save it as index.html. So make sure that before I start designing your own web page, you have to make sure what name you are going to use or the layout, so on. And then first try to complete the home page, and then only after that, after designing your home page, go with another different pages in your website. So let us try to view it inside our browser. So I already have my index.html, my personal website. So now let's align this one at the center, and then let us try to change the font color. So I will keep it this like this. After that I will make it smaller like this. Okay, so I will do it in split screen. So it's not mandatory that you have to do it like this, but if you prefer, you can do it like this. So let me align is equal to center. Okay, so I've aligned it. After that, let's try to change the font color. Font color is equal to, let me use red. Okay, so see, now we are using a symbol, a red color here, but in real life when you work with it, try to go for HTML color codes, let's say. After that, there are lots of web pages available, so you can open any web page. After that, out here I have searched HTML color codes. After that, out here those are hexadecimal codes. Those are the colors. Okay, for example, if you want to use the red, hexadecimal code is this, RGB is this one, you can use any method. All right, so for example, let's say I want to use this one, so you can move around the color you want to use. All right, after that you can copy this one. Since we cannot remember all of these codes, we are just using a symbol color red, yellow, brown. All right, so when you do it in a real project, try to use all those codes. All right, so if I use this, I will get the color of this one. All right, so it goes on like that. So try to use HTML color codes or hexadecimal codes. You can simply Google it, HTML color codes. All right, after that you can use all those using this color picker. All right, so you can use that one. Okay, after that let us try to see. You can Google it for HTML Unicodes also. Unicodes are symbol icons. All right, you can use that one. So when we go for it, see, we have lots of Unicodes here. So for example, if you want to use this symbol, the number is this one, right? So if you click on try it, you will get a code out here. So for example, if you want to create the symbol of this sun, you can use this one, right? These things are out here. So you can use all those Unicode. So we have lots of symbols out here, and we have other methods also, but for basic use you can use all those symbols also. So for example, let's say I want to use something. Let's try to use this one. So if I click it, I will get the code out here. So let me copy this one. Right, after that let's go to my notepad. After that, let me appear it here. If I give space, I'll save it. I'll go to my browser, and then when I refresh it, you will get that one, right? So you can use all those Unicodes which are available online when you design your web page. All right, so instead of this, let's try to use and hearts. All right, after that, out here again, and HEARTs, hearts. All right, I think we have to give a semicolon here. Let's save it. So these are the codes, color codes you can use, and then these are some of the Unicodes you can use on online. All right, so I will close this one since I won't be using much. I'll make it smaller after that. So I have got these hearts. Now if you want to appear all these hearts to be in different color, let's make it red. All right, so let's cut this one. After that, let's make it like this. After that, let's close the hearts. After that, let's change the color of these hearts to red. All right, so font color is equal to red. After that, let's close the font here. After that, let's copy the same thing. After that, let's go here. After that, let's paste it here. After that, let's close the fonts. Okay, all right, so let's say that our headings is done. After that, below this one, let us try to give a small slider using a marquee. All right, so after the heading, let's go down here. After that, let's start a marquee. After that, let us try to insert an image. img src is equal to, we have to give the image size here. Height is equal to, let's say, 350 pixel. After that, let's give the width as 400 pixel. So I want to use an image out here, so let's go to folder images. After that, let's use this one, 4.jpg. After that, 5.jpg. all right, let's go here, images slash 4.jpg. okay, so let's go back and then let's try to find it whether it's coming on it. Okay, so the height is a little bit too big, right? So let's make it in the 300. Let's say whether it will be okay or not. Okay, it's a little bit bigger, so let's try to make it 250. After that, let's increase the speed. It's too slow, so the scroll amount is equal to, let's say, 15. After that, since it is moving horizontally, let's decrease the space is equal to 300 h space. Okay, so let's go. After, let's refresh it. Okay, so I think it will be okay. Let's decrease the height a little bit. Height is equal to 200. After that, this one do, let's make it 200. all right, okay, I think that will be okay. Now let's go back. After that, let's create one heading 5. After that, let's just write welcome. So it's not mandatory, you can create anything as you like. So okay, heading 5 is too small, right? So let's use heading 3. Heading 3. After that, let's align it center. All right, after that, let's add another images here with the same height and width. Below this one, img src. After that, let's use 5.jpg. After that, let's add one heading. After that, this is my personal website built using only HTML. okay, let's do it like that. After that, let's close our marquee. So you can design it in your own style. Okay, so this is not okay, it shouldn't be here. Okay, so all of these things, if it is necessary, you can place it in a different marquee also. Okay, so we already have a heading, and then we have a little bit of a slider. Let's say we have a slider here, so let's this marquee to flow in opposite direction. All right, So let's create one more marquee here. After that, direction is equal to left. After that, h space is equal to, let's give 200. After that, scroll amount is equal to 15. All right. It's not working still. marq scroll amount. marq. All right. Oh, scroll amount direction is equal to right. I made a mistake there. Okay, so we have a heading, we have a slider, symbol slider built using a marquee. Let us try to add a background color. Okay, so let's close it. After that, let's say body. After that, in this body, let's say page color is equal to orange. Okay, so we already have a background color. Now let us try to build a menu out here using tables. All right, so but before this one, let's try to create out here. Okay, so out here what we have to do is, let's start a table. After that, let's give width is equal to 80%. After that, let's align it is equal to, align it to center. All right, so tr. After that, if you want to give a border, you can give a border. If you want to give a table background, you can still go ahead. All right, so table data. After that, let's say home table data. After that, let's say about me. All right, after that, table data, about me. After that, my music. After that, table data, my videos. All right, after that, table data, my images. After that, let's say contact me. So assemble some sample menus. All right, so after that, let's close our table. After that, we have to close our table row also. Okay, so let's say that these are some of the menus we want to use it. All right, so if you want to use a table background, table body, or different table size, you can use that one. So we already got our menus. Okay, so like if you want to change the font color of all those menus, you can do it. And then if you want to change the font color or font style, you can do it like that one. All right, so let us try to add a background color for our menus. All right, so let's go here. After that, page color is equal to, let's give equal. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, so we already have our menu. Now let's just try to make all this font bold. All right, so you can use P or you can use strong. All right, strong or bold to make the text bold like this. All right, so let's copy and then paste it here so that all of this will appear it bold. Okay, all right, now let us align it into center to make it more better. Align is equal to center. Okay, Okay, so it is bold and then it is center align. Okay, now after that we have to link all of these pages using hyperlinks, and then right now we do not have anything except this home page. This is the home page, so when we click this home it should come here. All right, after that about me, my music, my images, all those things, we do not have it right now. And then what we have to do is we have to link all of these pages. So what we have to do is we have to add a hyperlink here. So let's say a href is equal to, let's say it was index.html, right? Because the one what we are working right now, this is index.html, and then when the user click on this one, we have to take the user out here to this page. All right, so we will give a hyperlink href is equal to index.html. We have to close it, and then right after this we have to give our close our hyperlinks. All right, so when we refresh it, when the user clicks it, it will take the user out here, and then okay, now let's link it all those things. All right, so right now we do not have the page for about me, my music, my video, so on. All right, but we can still create it like this. href is equal to, let's say, about.html. right now we do not have it, but we can link it if you wish. All right, after that, when you create your about me page, you have to save it as about.html. That's it. All right, so I will close my hyperlinks. For music, what I have to do is href is equal to, let's say, music.html. Close it, and then I will close my hyperlinks. After that, my video, for my video, href is equal to, I will save it as video.html. all right, after that, for images, I will href is equal to double quotation images.html, and then for contact me, href is equal to, let's say, contact.html. So right now all of these pages is hyperlink, right? We have created a link for all of the pages. So let's go here, refresh it. So when we click on about, it should go to about.html. right now we do not create it, so it will not take it out here. So this is home about.html. all right, so let's see that this is the end of our header bar. So in the header bar, you may have your website name, website logos, if you have a slider, or you can edit, or else any information what is needed to be at the header. After we already have our menu here, now let us add some contents out here. All right, so what should we do? So from here, let us do it like this. Let us command out header ends here. All right, for identification, let's say header ends here. So it is very important to mark out different parts in your web pages. All right, so from here, from the top till this one, we have comment out as header ends here. All right, after that, right inside the body, what let us try to create a table. all right, after that, let's say width is equal to, let's give 80%. after that, let's align it into center. after that, let's say border is equal to 1. If you do not want to give border, you can just avoid it. all right, after that, let's say table row. after that, inside this table data, what shall we give? So let's say welcome to my personal blog. So it is not mandatory that you have to create a table to add contents, all the things. All right, you can use your own whatever what else you want to use using all those different things. We'll come to personal blog. All right, let's say let's align it to sender. Okay, so this is too close up, so let us add one line break. Okay, br, so that it will come down a little bit. All right, after that let's create one more tr. After that, inside this table data, let's give so like in this website you will find all the details about me. After that, let's say like, please feel free to ask me anything. Let's give one br for collaboration. Please contact me through the info provided. And contact page. So you can give anything or some images, some details, or anything and inside this. All right, so let's align this one to sender. So let's, instead of this, let's make this one the heading 3. After that, let's say heading 3, heading 2, heading 2. All right, so let's check it inside our browser. Okay, so we have already have added some contents. So anything you can edit, anything, right? Like, and it can be an image, it can be description for something, or you can add a different blocks out here. So below this one, let's give one td. After that, let's say align is equal to sender. All right, after that, let's give one heading 2. After that, let's say search through my sites. Okay, h2, let's create one dr. After that, tt align is equal to sender. After that, let's say input type is equal to text, placeholder is equal to, let's say enter here to search through my site. Okay, so user will enter anything and then they will start searching. All right, after that, search through my site. Let's say pg color is equal to, let's say green. All right, so let's go here. Okay, so it goes on. What else you want to edit, you can add to that. To oh, I edit. Okay, so let's make it like this. So whatever or where else you want to edit, you can edit here. All right, After that, if you want a border, you can have a border also. All right, so let's okay, so we already have a symbol home page using HTML here, where we have a heading or the name of our website, or you can place your logo for your website, you can have your slider, you can have some information. So the second marquee is too fast, right? So let's make this one to 10. Okay, after that we have menus, we have some details out here. Okay, now let's say that we are done with our home page. Now again, the second thing we have to do is we have to create a page for about me. But whenever we visit any website, all of the pages should be a hyperlink to one another, which means that when we click on about me, it should take me to about me page, and then from that about me page it should take us to the home page whenever we want it, or it should be able to take the user to my music, my video pages, and then they should be able to move around from one page to another. All right, so what we have to do is let's go up. After that, from the starting, you can do this one or not, it's your wish, but from this doc, I made a mistake here, sorry. Doc type HTML. Okay, so let us copy from here. All right, from here till let's copy the body. All right, this one. So why we are copying this one? Because after let's open a new notepad file, after let's paste it here, so that all the pages will have a same header files. All right, so let's save this one. So right now we are creating for about page. All right, so it should save as about.html. So let me save file, save as. After that we have to save as about.html. all right, so let's save this one. For the index page, if you are done, you can close it or you can keep it open. All right, so this is my about page. Inside my body there is no content here because we have copied only till the header. All right, so when we go and then refresh it, let's say we are in home page now. When we click on that about page we have saved right now, it should take to about page. In that about page I don't have any contents right now here, see, and then it will go on. All right, so let's create a page for about me. All right, so let's go to notepad. After that, here you can add your image, you can give anything you want. All right, so for now let's just make it simple. All right, about me. All right, after that let's make this one align is equal to sender. After that, inside this about, let's create a small paragraph. After that, let's make it into strong. After that, let's make it italic. All right, hello, my name is Cindy. All right, after let's give one PR. I will teach you the basic of HTML and with designing. All right, let's give one PR. After that, you can watch all those videos I posted in my personal website. So let's make it small. All right, so you can have anything. It can be a combination of images, audios, videos, or any description as you wish. Let's say about me, if you are having a company, you can describe the basic function of that company, or if you have a website for a particular services, you can describe about that in your about page. All right, so this is our home page. When we click on about me, it will take to about me page here. So let's align it in the center. Instead of this one, let's say sender, so it will align it to center. After that, I think we did not close our font color somewhere. Font color, red font color red. Oh, out here we did not close it nicely. That's why everything is red. Okay, now let's go here. After if we refresh it, you get the about me here. After that, you can add any details you wish out here in this content, maybe like description in it about your company. After that, now we have to create for music, videos, my images, contact me, so on. So let's create for music. All right, so we now I can go back to home. From home I can come to about me. After that we have to go on adding. So let's go to our notepad. After that, let's copy again. Let's copy till body. All right, so that all of this will have the same header. Now we have to create for my music, so it should save us music.html as we have defined. So for music, it does not mean that it should be music, but try to give a relevant name. All right, so that you will not confuse while practicing. So I'll save as music.html. So inside this let me audio. After that we have to give the width is equal to 250, let's say. After that height is equal to, let's say, 200 or 120. After that let's give controls. All right, after that source. So you have to follow how we edit our audio video files in our previous classes. All right, so inside my audio 1, my audio 2 .mp3, right? So the folder name is audio. All right, so audio my audio 1.mp3. So let's save this one and then let us try to view it. All right, so my music, so we already have our audio here. So let us try to align it using Dapple. All right, so before that, let's say that we have lots of audios here. You can give the headings for different audios also. All right, after that let's start a Dapple. Let's align it to sender. After that let's give pg color is yellow. After that let's give width is equal to 80%. All right, after that if you want to use a border you can give a border also. If you do not want, you can avoid it. All right, so let's say we have some audios td. We have to close our tr. So one thing to remember is we should not forget to close the tag once we have used it. All right, right now we are using only some tags. That's why even if we do not close, it does not show any error. All right, so when we do it, actually we have to show that one. So okay, let's try to add 3h in one row. Okay, so let's say we already have our audios, so it is so close up. So let's go up. After that give a line break. Okay, after that let's say you can give like a heading 1, align is equal to sender. These are my music collection. Okay, these are my music collections. Okay, so you can always head up to the browser and then you can use a relevant Unicodes also. All right, so let's try to use it one for our music. So like which one should we use? It should be a music sample. Okay, let's try to use this one. All right, you can use a multiple Unicodes also. All right, if you want to use. So this is my music. Let's paste it here. After this is my music collection. Okay, if you go back and then refresh it, you will get that one, right? So you can have a different font color, or you can have a different font size and so on. Okay, now so we have already created till music. So from music I can go back to home. From home the user will able to take to about me page, and then from about me page it will take to my music page and so on. So you can create for video, my images and so on. So you can practice it like that. All right, so let's create for images, my images. All right, so from here till let's copy it again till our body. After that let's create a new file. After that here let's save it. So while saving it, let's we have to save it as, since we are creating for images. All right, let's avoid our video for now. You can use those video decks what we have learned in our previous class. All right, so images .html. So while saving it, I have to save it as file save as images.html. all right, so inside these images let's give one pr. After that inside this pr let's to align it, we are using a table to align it, since we are not using css. All right, but when you use css without the table also you can align anything. All right, which we will learn later on in our courses. Table align is equal to, let's give a center. After that let's say width is equal to 80%. After that if you want to give a border or all those things or color, you can keep that one. All right, after that inside the table data let's create img src is equal to, you have to give height height is equal to let's say um 300. After that let's give width is equal to, let's 250 pixel. all right, so let's go back to our browser and then images. After that 2.jpg. all right, images slash 2.jpg. all right, so let's try to use one image. Let's go here. After that from home let's try to use images. all right, so we have one image, height is too big, right? So let's decrease the height to 260. let's go back. Okay, let's make it like that. After that you can have multiple images. For now let's say 1 2 and 3. okay, 3 4 and then 5. okay, so you can have a different images out here. Right now we cannot click out here, so if you want to make it clickable we just have to add a hyperlink. all right, so this is my first image, so what we have to do is we have to give a hyperlink. href is equal to, after that we have to give the same link what you want to open it. all right, so I will give that image name. After that close it, and then you have to close the hyperlink here. all right, so I hope you are understanding it. So for suppose this is my second image and then I want to make this image to be clickable. So before this image we have to create a hyperlink. All right, after that, after creating that hyperlink, you have to give the same image location. All right, after that you have to close the here. So like it is just like creating a hyperlink using an image. All right, instead of click here or so on, what we have learned in previous classes. So this is my first image. If the user clicks it, it will open up. All right, so the logic is it is just a hyperlink. All right, like this. So let's say this is my image gallery. So to make it more better, let us try to use a different image for the jpeg. So out here, let's say for the jpeg, for the jpeg. All right, so let's go here. Okay, so let's say that is our image gallery. All right, let's fill the line. Okay, so one more. So after using it, we have to close the table, and then before that we have to close our table row, and then we have to close our table data also. All right, after that, after this table, if you do not have anything, close the HTML. All right, okay, so now let's go back and then let's refresh it. All right, so we already have our image gallery now. Okay, so that is how to create a sample web page using all the HTML, my music, my we don't have video. After that, if you want to create a contact page again, you can still go ahead. After that, you can copy the heading files again. After that, after creating that, we have to save it as contact.html. So file save as. After that, I will save it as contact.html. All right, so while creating the contact, you can like h1 align is equal to sender. After that, please contact me for any queries. Let's say heading 1. After that, let's say heading 2. Heading 2. After that, let's say plus 91 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. All right, heading 2, my mail at gmail.com. So let's align it to center. After that, let's align this one to center. All right, after that, let's go back here. Let us try to use something. So let's just use this one. Okay, after that, let's paste it here. After that, for Emil, let us try to find something for you can refer to other web pages also if you do not find a relevant symbols to use. All right, so for now let us try to use a symbol one. Let's use this one. After that, you can change the color and then size. You just have to use the font properties to increase the size or decrease the size. All right, so let us say that we are done. All right, so now let's go back, and then from home we can go to contact me. All right, oh, this one, so align. You can use different font colors. Okay, so that is my contact page. From contact page, you can go to images page. From images, still the user can go to my music page. My music page, the about to my music, and then contact. So that's how the hyperlinks works, right? Or the concept in any web pages work. All of these pages should be hyperlink to one another. That means they should be connected to one another so that the user will be able to navigate from place to place. All right, so that is how you can combine all of these htmls what we have learned in small parts together, so to form a complete web pages or websites. All right, so that's all for this class. Thank you so much, and then see you in the next class.